Yeah, we're live on YouTube also. World and Nigeria is very correct now. People can see it. Alex, you think they are seeing it? Wait. When they start seeing it, they will start burning down all the mosques, all the homes of all these people, even many churches. If you the day you see them start running the priests out of town, I mean the bishops and the cardinals, the younger ones don't know what's going on. The imams, the emirs, the kings, all the traditional rulers, the moment it happens, you will see them run away from that country, never to return. That's when you know that actually they are not stakeholders. No, they are just overseers for their masters, and they have no home. That's why they need every force to control you. They have no home. They have no base. They are on their pastoral duties. You will get to see it someday, and I hope it happens soon. Whatever it may take for it to happen, it will surely happen. So my people, let's start in earnest. Let's watch this video, and I'll be analyzing it step by step. Well, let me share the screen. Okay, hold on. Oh man, these people. I'm coming, guys. I don't know how many of you who've seen this video. It's on the page. I put it on the page. I don't know how many of you who've seen them. This guy here is either a criminal or a troll they just brought out. Okay? It's either a cheap criminal or a troll they just brought out. Look at his heart, red heart. Okay? We see you. Does that make you an African? Hardly so. This is someone who wouldn't know. This guy wouldn't know where Nigeria is on a map. Turn the Nigerian map upside down and give it to him. He doesn't know what it is. But when you hear people like this speak, just know that they are frauds. Them being frauds is not even up for a debate. Not even up for debate. But we want to know whether he is working alone or he is making himself a willing tool in the hands of the people who've been creating all these so-called terrorist organizations, these faceless terrorist organizations that are ravaging everywhere in the Middle East and all that. Please, if you are living in Europe, try and make friends with Syrians. Try and make friends with Libyans, those who are for their governments and those who are against. Make friends with Iraqis. Make friends with Somalis. Make friends with Yemenis. Ask them exactly what's going on in their country. Find out that this so-called war on terror is a facade. It's a facade. Divide and rule. You will see things that I'm going to expose things. Not that they are much of secrets. No, it's because of our inability to source our news from the right sources. We keep going to the same people who created all these organizations. The people supplying them weapons are defense contractors. And if you want to solve issue of terrorism, Western countries should stop individuals from manufacturing and selling weapons, especially weapons of war. Their governments shouldn't be, every weapon used by their government should be controlled by the government itself. Look at how much the United States spent in military. Do you know a single aircraft carrier sitting anywhere around the Mediterranean, the Pacific Ocean, or anywhere in the Atlantic, gobs millions of dollars per day, per day. Then they stick the taxpayers with the bill. Meanwhile, the corporations whose interests they are protecting keep on stealing from the poor masses from all these countries. Al-Shabaab, I've told you people, Al-Shabaab is not a terrorist organization. They are fighting against their governments who are allowing the corporations to come take their things. They rely mostly on farming. I mean fish farming mostly. Okay, let's use the word fishing. Somalia has the largest coast anywhere in the world, not South Africa. And now they've discovered gas in that place. Did you watch that movie? What's the name? Captain Phillips. It's a propaganda piece. Sadly enough, most of you in Nigeria watched it in Nigerian theaters. Those of you who are playing those movies, those theater owners are either dumb or willing tools in the hands of the people that have kept us poor and the way that have kept us in the state we are in right now. Again, whether they are ignorant or they are doing it on purpose, they are dangerous. This is what I call dangerous ignorance. I dare you to assemble an army of 20 people and arm them, let alone hundreds of fighters. Who are paying these people? Where are their funds coming from? If you've met any ex-Boko Haram fighter, they will tell you that they are never in short supply of the dollar. Because they are there already. Why don't you let me finish? I want to show you something. And that is why you should stop all this fake news about arms being everywhere, this and that. You don't know who the people that are putting those things are working for. Some of you still believe that they found 5,000 guns in Aba, in a mosque in Aba. It never happened. Some of you still believe that that Dangote truck was carrying ammunition and weed. No, it was just weed. No single round was in that truck. And while you are doing that, and an idiot like this is in the USA making videos, a little mind will easily be confused into believing that nonsense. Now, do you see how you are doing the work of the people who want your place destroyed? If natural resources, if solid minerals disappear from Nigeria and the whole Africa today, the Westerners will stop caring about caring. Quote that caring. They will all leave Africa by force. If all the resources in Africa stop being tapped, you will not have terrorism anywhere in Africa. Why do you think all these terrorist organizations operate in the countries where you have vast wealth of mineral resources? Now they're throttling this idiot out. Some people will now take this video and be showing others, hey, are you seeing it? I told you, they are coming. This and that. Shut the hell up and listen. This is a joke. This is a joke. Stop falling for it. It's like reading the Babylon Bee and taking it seriously. It's satire. These people are mocking us with all this nonsense. Look at this fool. He may want more money because he doesn't look hungry to me. Look at the environment he's in. Pay attention. Let's analyze the video.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Viewers, today I have a very important message for you. It's a matter of fact for the whole Ummah, Muslims all over the world. You know, for the past few days, I've been receiving a lot of, WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, a lot of calls and texts, and people trying to vent their anger upon what is going on today, mostly in Africa, West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, North Africa, all over Africa. The missionaries are working so very hard. I know because it's part of my work. And I know very much that they have projected by the time of the 21st century, they're going to make Africa, Christianize Africa. And most of the time we are sleeping. It's about time that we rise.
Now, that thing he said, is it true? Tell me the faith, the religion that is fastly spreading in Africa more than any other one. Is it Christianity? No, it's Islam. It's Islam. He started with a lie. He started by lying to you already. This guy, when was the last time he went to Africa? Where is this massive Christian armed crusade in Africa? Tell me the country is happening. Can you tell me the country is happening? Are you seeing how they are playing both sides? This one is angry. This one is saying this one, giving fake news on both sides. Who do you think will suffer this? Is just the ordinary people, the ignorant ones who don't know what's going on. He started with just how many minutes into the video, and he's already lying. Less than a minute into the video, he's already lying. Is this happening in Africa? Now, the people that take down videos, why haven't they taken down this video? Why is this video still up, and why haven't they arrested this guy? Please use any of your device and check how many people they arrest every day for their Facebook posts. Yes, police go to knock on people's doors over their Facebook posts. And why haven't they arrested this guy? Yeah, my face looks stressed. I have a lot I'm dealing with now, brother. Are you seeing it, guys? If those people he's talking to don't know what most of them don't know what Africa looks like. Now you see why our brothers and sisters in America, you need to reach out to your brothers and sisters in diaspora. You need to reach out to them and tell them the truth. Tell them what's going on. If you don't reach out to them, these people would deceive them very easily. And they will take those things they're preaching as truth. Now they've taken Louis Farrakhan away. They're silencing him and leaving this type of people. Why do you think they're allowing it? You think it's a coincidence? It's just by happenstance? Do you even know that the nation of Islam was established to create a fifth column in America? Go and check the person that formed the Fruit of Islam, which was the original name, Farhad Mohammed, the one that tutored Elijah Muhammad. All of a sudden, Farhad Mohammed disappeared. Even Louis Farrakhan still don't get the joke. They tell you that he's the master, the grandmaster is coming back. He's not coming anywhere. He is a troll. He was a troll. His children may be sitting somewhere now watching what is going on in the Nation of Islam. They wanted to use the black people. This Islamic nonsense you're seeing, they've been wanting to create it in the USA a long time ago. What happened? As soon as Farhad Mohammed disappeared, Elijah Muhammad, instead of using it to start a jihadist movement, he turned it inwards and used it to develop the black communities. Now you know why the Nation of Islam is the enemy of these people. They started protecting the blacks everywhere, their communities. They protected Muhammad Ali from the mafia, from the Italian mafia. Had Nipsey Hussle Nipsey Hussle gone to the Nation of Islam, not like I'm as a Muslim. No, you go there. Had he gone there, they would have protected him till now. Up to this day, he would still be alive. Why do you think they want to destroy that movement? Do you know how many black leaders that movement brought up, including my master, Malcolm X? Even when they had some problems amongst them, they all went their separate ways, but they still maintained the mission. Now you know why they had to kill them all. Jide Malcolm was assassinated. His mentor was killed in Kenya too, the same hour. You don't get to hear that history. Now they've brought these fools. Where is Farad Mohammed till date? They are saying that he escaped the American intelligence. No, they brought him, they put him there. This is the thing they've been doing. I ask you again, who armed Othman Danfodio? Who was Danfodio? Was he a scientist? Was he an engineer? How did he get his weapons? Who armed him to destroy different kingdoms, different empires in Nigeria then? In the southeast, we have many. It was a kind of a confederate system. Then the British came, started installing kings, arming them, giving them cannons. I have my own brother, my own smart. If you're here, tell them, please send me the photo of that cannon in your home. His father rejected them, but he had his cannon. Please, smart, if you're listening to me, send me the photo of that cannon. Let me show them the cannon the British gave to many people there. That's the same way they're giving all these guys arms. Then our people, in order to stir up emotions, you'll be saying there are weapons there, there are these things there. Don't you know if they finally arm this guy, all the fake news you are putting out there will now be used against you. You can only shout, hey, you see, we said it. No, you helped create it. This is a facade. It is so unconscionable to believe that such a thing will just arise from nowhere. Are you kidding me? That they are spreading Christianity. Where? Guess what? We are dumping Christianity in large numbers, just like most Muslims in Meduguri and Sokoto right now. They are paying for it. Mubarak Bala is in prison right now. They took him from Kano. They took him from Kaduna back to Kano State, even though Nigeria is still under lockdown. Are you getting me? We need to stop. Stand on the truth always, and you will get whatever you want. You don't need to lie. You don't need to embellish anything. No, stand on the truth. Let it be organic. That's what truth is. And these people like these fools will not gain anything. Now, what if I start showing all those pictures here? Hey, see what they are doing? They already started. I will just put fear in you. Meanwhile, the end game is your resources. That's what they are targeting. The end game is your resources. Go to Afghanistan. When was the last time you heard anything about Afghanistan? The US troops have run away. They talk, tell, and run. You think they went there to fight who? The Taliban they created? Now they put Osama bin Laden for. Osama bin Laden was never a fighter. I can shoot better than Osama bin Laden. am a better marksman than Osama bin Laden. But they made him a face of that. Guess what? The Bush family and the bin Laden family have been doing business for a long time, and they are still in business today. The bin Laden group is the biggest construction firm in Saudi Arabia. This is a joke.
That's up to the challenge. This is a mandate. Each and every one of us is supposed to be a potential guy. Allah said, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ.
Ask him where his ancestors came from now. He doesn't know. Ask him the first thing about his origin. He doesn't know. He's now spewing nonsense. Talk to him by the same people who destroyed his homeland. Does this fool even know that the Arabs started destroying Africa before, at least after the fall of the Roman Empire? It was the Arabs. The Turks didn't even move inwards. They stopped in Egypt. Then Sudan. Sudan and Egypt used to be one country, okay? They didn't carry out the atrocities. This was carried out. Chattel slavery started with the Arabs. It's a weapon of war. Read your Hadith, read your Quran. Does he even know that? Really? Tell that fool to go to Saudi Arabia and see how you'll be treated. Let him go to Iraq. Let him go to Muslim countries and see what they... Let him go to Morocco.
There are some men amongst you who will invite others into Islam, and these are the successful ones.
Does this guy look hungry to you? Look at the table. Look at the table mat. Look at the background. Look at the curtain. Who is this guy? Who is he?
It's very unfortunate that the other guys, the other faiths that I'm talking about, they are well organized. And they have went through the whole South Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia. Now it's African time. And they have more than...
Please, in Indonesia, is Christianity a dominant religion there? Is Christianity a dominant religion in Malaysia? Is there any Christian movement in Mali? Let's talk Black Africa, please. How about Somalia? Mali, Senegal, Central African Republic, Burkina Faso is mixed. Mostly Muslims. Your so-called preachers of the word, of the gospel, they dread those countries because they know that they don't have power. All these things they are doing, miracle. Let that fire go and move in Mali. Power move. Let it go and move in Mali. You don't know what they know, why they are avoiding those places. And this one is there lying to people. Tomorrow they tell you that a new Al-Qaeda affiliated group. Each one is affiliated to the old one, of which they created. They created Al-Qaeda. They created the Taliban. Are you serious?
And 15,000 missionaries working alongside West Africa alone. And it's about time that we rise up to the challenge of it. Now they've taken the game to our doorsteps. They are in our building, they are in our houses, they are in our marketplaces, all over the place.
Please, where are these Christians in marketplaces in Meduguri? Where are they in Sokoto? Where are they in Katsina? Where are they in Zamfara? Huh? Are they even safe in Benue? Are they safe in Plateau State? Are they safe in Jigawa? What about Adamawa? Look at the Christian community in Kaduna State. And this idiot is saying what? What's this fool saying? Man.
And we're busy in the metropolitan city fighting amongst each other. The Sunni is fighting against the Wahhabi. The Wahhabi is fighting against Salafi. The Salafi is fighting against Shia. The Shia is fighting against the Sunni. The Sunni against the social status quo.
Fake groups, fake unity. It's time for Africans to unite under one umbrella. Unite around one cause. Pan-Africanism. That's blackness. That's blackness. When they segregate against you, when they start their nonsense in Europe or America or everywhere, in China, in Asia, to imagine the Chinese. Oh, really? China? A country that can't even take care of their population. You see how they are giving your so-called rulers, your presidents and prime ministers money. Now they will have to be dumping the overflowing population into your country. I'm happy our brothers and sisters in Zambia are taking a stand. Please check the videos on the page. You will see many. I still have many videos from China, from Zambia. Our brothers and sisters in Zambia are taking notice right now, and they are doing something. They are actually doing something. Now, I want to see the Zambian police or Zambian military shoot Zambians just in defense of the Chinese. That day, they will all leave power immediately. Let them try it. Then the Chinese, if they know whoever they gave their money, let them go and take it from the person. If you know any project, you give them that money for. Wherever that project is, go and take it there. But when they want to discriminate against you, they don't care whether you're Muslim, Christian, you're from East, West, North, or South. So why don't you unite under one cause, Pan-Africanism? Let the Arabs fight for their Allah. Let the Europeans fight for their God and Jesus. I'm not against you following them, but please don't put it in front of you as the sole purpose of your existence. Let their gods fight for themselves. Let the Americans fight for Jesus. They have the weapons. Let the Arabs fight for Allah. Let them fight for Muhammad. When we are knocking religion, we keep telling you, we are not knocking you, we are knocking the ideology with which you were brainwashed. Spare me that. Spare me. Oh, man.
Unbelievable. And these guys, they went underground. They go to the villages. They are manipulating, cunningly turning our people into their faith. Then we begin to blame ourselves. Yes.
Are you hearing it?
They're doing their.
Are you hearing it? They are turning their people into their faith. How about we stop turning our people to any faith at all? How about we close these things? Everybody go home. You want to worship your God, do it in your home, not as a body. You want to go to the pilgrimage, it's for you. The airport is open. Buy your ticket, fly there. Don't go there to pray for me. How about that? Why don't we do that for a change? Why don't we do that for a change? Let me rewind a little bit and you hear him.
Into their faith. Then we begin to blame ourselves. Yes, we don't blame them. They're doing their job. Whatever they're doing their job. But right now, wallahi, I've taken upon myself. Right now, I'm in America right now. I'm in New York.
King Adanche, King Ade Nche, please, if you want to appear on my program, text me. Inbox me. I'll give you my number. We'll discuss. If there is any need for me to bring you on, of course I will bring you on. The page is for Africans. It's not even going to last forever. They're going to take it down anytime, any moment. But hopefully before they do that, the website will be up. It's for us to bring any brother, any sister you think that knows what's going on, not the people who be playing this divide and rule game. I don't need that. That is the only way they get you. And if you dump all these things, you focus on the real issue. You focus on the real issue. The same people who put your presidents and prime ministers are the same people who are going to arm fools like this. Give them enough money to keep distracting you while they take your resources. Send every Allah and Muhammad to Saudi Arabia. Send Jesus, his apostles, the 24 elders, and the 4 living creatures. Send them to Europe. If you don't have these two things, do you know by how much we would cause conflict and potential to have conflict in Africa? Do you know by how much?
New York City right now. I've taken upon myself, my guys are underground right now, foot soldiers, they are underground waiting for me to come to Africa so we could do this.
Sorry guys, let me block one moron. I don't know if he's a troll or what. Let me block the idiot. You don't even know the spelling of how to spell shut up. Fool. Moron.
Job. We have taken upon ourselves, we're going to be working in West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, North Africa. What I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be establishing an emergency, da'wah, workshop for each and every state in Nigeria. We start with Nigeria because
to each and every state in Nigeria, tell the idiot to mention 10 states in Nigeria. Are you seeing it? Why is he focusing on Nigeria? Is there anyone targeting Nigeria at this point? Now you see why you have to vent every news. You have to be careful because everything you are doing has a consequence behind it. It's either good or bad. Whatever you're doing is either for good or for bad. Nature abhors vacuum. If you are not improving, you are getting worse. That's just, there are no two ways about it. This is just the gospel truth, the organic truth. Where does he know in Nigeria? Draw the Nigeria map, turn it upside down, give it to this fool. He doesn't know where it is. He's not focusing on Nigeria. Why? That's the one that's making news on the internet everywhere. And it's the one they are targeting. Boko Haram is about to end. It's almost ending. That's why you see your military killing them now. You see the Chadian troops. Where were they before? American military bases are there and they are moving their tanks. Where do you think they are? How were they moving the tanks? They put them in plastic bags? Really? They put them in boxes, in carton? So the entire, you mean the Americans have their eyes everywhere in Africa, but they don't know the movement of these people, how they are moving? Guess what? In Syria, all the places that these people were holding them, we are near US military bases. Are you kidding me? Don't worry, we'll have the main video, we analyze this. I just want to expose this fool for the fraud he is.
The system is that once they get Nigeria, they get everybody. Nigeria is the most populous Islamic, country in West Africa, if not Africa. And so if they get Nigeria to get everybody, I know the mandate. So they're working side by side with the community of the northern part of.
Please, do you know a single preacher itching to go and preach in Borno State? Do you know your Johnson Sule boy, filled with the Holy Ghost? He told you he prayed and someone was taken out of the prison in an umbrella. He held the umbrella and flew away from the prison. He can do that, but somehow he is avoiding those places. Come on.
Nigeria, who have submerged themselves deep into the trench of supporting the cause of their faith. Many videos have come out for the past 2 weeks. I receive that all the time. Sheikh, what do we do? What do we do? Wallahi, my people are waiting.
Where are the videos? Many videos have come out in the past 2 weeks. Where are the videos? Show me. I'm a Nigerian. You are not. You could be a Nigerian, but you lost your way a long time ago. How is it you are getting those videos and I'm not? Are you seeing it the way they are? They are making fake videos from this side and sharing it to bring problems. Is the way the other people are making their own fake videos and sharing. Africans, who are we fighting for? And who are we fighting? Who are you fighting and who are you fighting for? Do you even know what the hell you are doing? Oh, man.
Waiting for me to come. What we need is a strong support from you. Allah has given you risk. Support the cause of Islam. I can't even go to sleep when I watch these videos. It's sudden. It makes me so sad. I feel like crying. Wallahi, it is,
Can anyone put me in the same room with this moron with one hand tied behind my back? Please put me in a phone booth with this idiot. Lock us in for 5 minutes. Okay, 30 seconds. I have some adult conversations I want to have with him. You know this because you are a Nigerian. Okay, how about the Guineans there? How about the Malians? How about the Senegalese? Huh? How about the people from Central African Republic? The Burkinabes? You don't read, you don't go to the people you don't love, you don't go to their pages to read news and see what's going on there. They don't come to yours. That way you see how you are separated. How about you cross over and get the news from that side and know what is happening? And this side, go there and see what's happening. Before you know it, you see that they are lying to you. There is a Syrian kebab shop I patronize here. You go there, you see this one from Damascus, from Aleppo, from this, from there. They are there working together. You ask them about the war, they just look at you and laugh. Afghans, the same thing. Do you want to hear the truth about this war of terror they call war on terror? Ask a Turkish man. Ask a Pakistani. These people know exactly what is going on. Why do you think the Turkish MIT is superior to the CIA? Believe me. The MIT? Oh, man. You don't even know who they are. Go to Taksim Square. Go there and see. If you have eyes, you know exactly what the hell is going on. I'm not going to say I have friends who are working with the Turkish MIT. No, I don't. What I'm giving you is the raw truth, undiluted. The only skin I have in this game is the black skin. Render these people irrelevant, and you will see peace in Africa.
Fardu Kifaya. Each and every one of us is a potential da'i. Those who cannot do the da'wah, they should support those who are doing da'wah. I want to do the work. If I have the means, wallahi, Islam will be strong in West Africa, in East Africa.
Now, before you know what's happening, he's either using it to raise money, but he doesn't look hungry to me. Now, tomorrow, you will think that through, you will see just from nowhere, a generous sponsor will appear, and they will tell you they got money from an anonymous donor. But you look into it, is the CIA. They have all these oil barons, all these corporations, these banks in your place. Those are the people giving them the money. Kaselawa Lukman from Kwara State was fingered by an Australian as one of the sponsors of Boko Haram. Hillary Clinton refused to designate Boko Haram a terrorist organization. Kaselawa Lukman has always been the person bringing Bill Clinton, the Clinton Global Initiative, the Clinton Foundation. He has been involved with them. Then, coincidentally, when they told you that Nigeria gave Hillary Clinton $500 million in 2015, $500 million of 2015 is like $1.2 billion of today. Guess who hosted the event? Kaselawa Lukman in his house in Texas. He's an oil man. $50,000 a plate. They are buying access. Guess what? Check the names of the people that own oil wells in Nigeria. You will see that name, Kaselawa Lukman. They can just use someone like him to fund this one too. They are still looking for Joseph Kony, a black man, and they haven't found him. They found a chapel, but they haven't found Joseph Kony. Who was Joseph Kony working for? The Lord Liberation Army. That one is a Christian terrorist group. Now, how about when this one starts now? They will arm some Christian groups and you'll be fighting. This one say you are fighting for God, fighting soldiers for Christ. It's high time we stopped bullshitting each other. When you hear me rail against religion, it's because of this thing, because I know it's a weapon they created and they gave you the two most evil ones. Guess what? Both sides are funded by the same people. Saudi Arabia is arming these people. Where are they getting those guns from? From America, from Europe. The Europeans will be funding this one. Same company, same people. Boko Haram is an Islamic organization with a Christian-made gun. Christians armed Uthman Danfodio, and you think he came to spread Islam tonight? No, they came to conquer the people and enslave them, then steal their resources. They've been mining gold everywhere in Nigeria since forever. Man.
South Africa. Like I said, I need the support of those who have the rich among the Muslims. This is about time that you open your hand. Support Islam. If Allah has given you this world, wallahi, use it for the cause of Islam. Otherwise, it's going to be a time that Allah is going to ask you. Yeah, you could build your house, live in your house. Nobody said don't do that. Yes, you could do that. But at the same time, you have to support the da'wah. Otherwise, it's not going to go far. These people, the other side, they are well organized from United States, from Britain, from Sweden, from England, all over the world, and they are all over in Africa. They're working whilst we are busy talking about this is haram.
Where are these people in Nigeria, please? People from Ghana, where are they in Ghana? All these Christians that are arming these people, doing this, where are they in Ghana? Where are they in the Gambia? Where are these Christians in Mali? Where are these Christians? Guys, are you kidding me? Where are they in Ethiopia? Where are they in Kenya? Where are they in Rwanda? Now you know why Paul Kagame, before he showed these people his hands, he closed down all these religious institutes. If he didn't close the mosques and the churches, by now you would have seen an Islamic terrorist group springing up from nowhere in Rwanda. Think or sink. It's that simple.
this is not haram, this is that, this is, we fighting amongst ourselves. We fighting amongst ourselves. Allah has said in the Quran, قُلْ يَا أَحَدَ الْكِتَابِ تَعَالَوْا إِلَىٰ كَلِمَةٍ سَوَاءٍ بَيْنَنَا وَبَيْنَكُمْ أَلَّا نَعْبُدَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ وَلَا نُشْرِكَ بِهِ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَتَّخِذَ بَعْضُنَا بَعْضًا أَرْبَابًا مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَقُولُوا اشْهَدُوا بِأَنَّا مُسْلِمُونَ. Allah asks us to call them. Let's have a common dialogue. And I mean what I'm saying. Inshallah, if we get the support, we're going to start from Nigeria. Then we go to Sierra Leone. We go to
Now, when you hear they were going to start from Nigeria, people will start posting all those fake photos, fake videos that I've been getting. They see, hey, see them in motorcycle. Please look at the location. That's the same desert between amongst Nigeria, Chad, and Niger Republic. Those of you who know Agadez, those of you who've gone to Niger Republic, please, does that place, they are seeing all those guys on their bikes. Those are mercenaries, and some of them are just armed traffickers. Yes, they are buying guns from these people too. These guys wrecked the entire arms market. I've been telling you people, I got an order from an African government to supply arms. I couldn't because they've taken everything. Most of the people that I could easily go to them and get those things, had none. They had none. They bought up everything and they will bring this. Oh, please, guys, it's
Liberia, we go to Ghana, we go all over the places, the whole West Africa, and then we move to East Africa, eventually Central Africa, and then we end up in South Africa. If we get what we want, then we go to Europe, we go all over the place. Look, we're not going to sleep again. This is about time. It's about time that we do it. So support the cause. I'm going to be sending GoFundMe. That GoFundMe is coming in about 2-3 days. You're going to fund this Da'wah thing. We're going to build a project. Each and every country that I go, we have soldiers, foot soldiers who are willing to work with me in Da'wah. They are ready, asking me, what time you coming? I can't do it alone. I don't have the way with that. Maybe Allah have given me the wisdom, the ability to present Islam, but I don't have the funding. Support the cause of Islam, and you will see the result. I've been doing this for the past 27 years in America. Yeah, for the past 27 years in America. Imagine if this guy spent 10 years cultivating the minds of the people in science, technology, arts, counterculture. Imagine if he spent these 27 years in any of these fields, or even like me, I can tell you things about aviation, but I can't solve a quadratic. You give me quadratic equation problem to solve now. I don't know it, but I know people who can do it, and I know how you're supposed to do it. I will direct you. Go to this person, go to that person, go there, go there. Imagine if he had used those 27 years to do these things. Imagine where his people would have been by now. I'm trying not to curse, but this guy should really go fuck himself. Past 27 in America. Look at the track record. Support this cause, and inshallah, Islam will go very far. Support it. So go fund Da'wah Training Institute. Go fund Da'wah for Life. Go fund Da'wah Train. The train is coming to a station near where you live. No, it will crush you, crush everyone with you in this evil journey, with this evil agenda. That train will crush you people. Go there, the GoFundMe page will be up. Try setting up one. Let me see. You mean the people that own that site are not seeing it? You mean, don't worry, after this video, we are going to analyze one other video. This video is just how many minutes? 10 seconds left. Then I will show you the Kaselawa Lukman, and we will analyze one other video. I will show you what these people are doing. Pretty soon. This is Sheikh Muhammad Awal. Inshallah, I'm going to be sending that, and you're going to be supporting it as much as you can. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Idiot.
Idiot. Man, are you seeing it, my people? Are you catching that? Are you catching it? Are you getting it? Are you getting what's going on? Are you getting the joke? Are you getting the joke now? You see why these religions are just there for them to fool you, keep you divided and rule you, because you can't rule a united people. You can't rule over a united people. I don't know who is calling me on the phone. I did not open any telephone line. Don't call me on the phone again, please. Let me show you something. Who is this one? Powerful herbal healer. Are we sick? Wait, let me block this one first. Where are these people coming from? I'm coming. Hold on. But I'm getting this. I never knew we would segue into this one. That's why I didn't bring it up. But I'm trying to get the name. Hold on. I'm trying to get, hold on. What number is that? The one Lukman. Yes. I'm coming, guys. See it here. I'm coming, guys. Watch it here. See the name here. See the name here. Kaselawa. Number 20 here. Kaselawa. These are the names of all the owners of oil blocks in Nigeria. Oil, watch him. Kaselawa. Now they may just tell this one to go fund that immediately. All of a sudden, money will come. He worked with Joseph Kony. If they are looking for Joseph Kony, how about they find his arms supplier, his weapon supplier? How about you find the weapon supplier of Joseph Kony, which is this guy? Kaselawa, they didn't put Lukman. I suspect that he is related to this one. Please, do you know who this one is? Riwan Lukman. Riwan Lukman, please check if they are related, because I don't know why they didn't write his full name here, number 20. Or is it 20 or 22? Okay, 29. Number 29, Kaselawa. And this number 9, Riwan Lukman. This is Kaselawa Lukman. That's his full name. Are you seeing it? This guy was shipping arms to Joseph Kony. Could have worked in Sierra Leone too, during the civil war in Sierra Leone. They are looking for Joseph Kony. How about they catch the person that was supplying him arms? How about we do that? Are you saying it? Are you catching the joke? Are you catching the joke? Let's go to another video, please. Let's go to the last video. I want us to get to the last video. Guys, please, this is my YouTube channel, Ijele Speaks. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done that, because this Facebook page could go down anytime. So we don't want to lose our friends. Remember to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. If not now, later, so it doesn't disturb you. Watch. This is George Galloway. He's a former member of the British Parliament. They basically kicked him out of Labour, the Labour Party, for going against everything Tony Blair stands for exposing the fake war in Iraq and the wars in the Middle East, other wars in the Middle East. Now, this is about the Manchester bombing. I want to show you people something about it. This is an 18-minute video, but just give me time. I will analyze it. If you are going somewhere, please go and come back to watch this one. Watch it later. Make sure you watch it when you are in the right frame of mind. Come now, merge it with everything I've been telling you. You see that it will make perfect sense. We give you facts, figures, dates, and time. Let's go.
Exactly 3 years ago, I was in the Manchester Town Hall registering the birth of my daughter, my youngest daughter, Orla. Little did I know, or anyone know, I hope, that as I was there registering my little girl's birth, a demon was making his way from his safe house, strapped with explosive devices, intent on murdering other people's little girls and boys, and indeed several parents and staff of the Manchester Arena. 22 innocents were slaughtered exactly 3 years ago in the heinous attack on the Manchester Arena by a Manchester born and raised and educated individual. I'm not going to say his name. I was less than a mile from the Manchester Arena when the explosion happened. And I will never forget the sheer horror as the news spread that an attack on children at the Ariana Grande concert in the Manchester Arena had been mounted. And the horror on discovering that the mass murderer had lived amongst us all of his life. I knew the community from which he sprang. I called them a community, but they were in fact a cell of fanatic extremists assembled by successive British governments.
Assembled by successive British governments. The British so-called royal family, their number one business is arms trading, in case you don't know. With it, they control every other part of the economy. Without arms, you can't control the banks. Now, when you have the banks and force everyone with your guns to use your financial system, if they don't, they will be enslaved. Now they can no longer do slavery because their people will revolt. They now moved into putting puppets in your country. Now they will allow them to do anything they like, steal money, do whatever they like. You protest, they will kill you. After every killing, they are documenting every killing. So tomorrow, if the person doesn't want to do what they told him or her to do, they will bring this case against you. You will be heading to the International Criminal Court in The Hague. If that International Criminal Court was for justice, Dick Cheney, George Bush, even his father, his late father, what do you call them? What do you call him? What's his name? Oh, Tony Blair, Madeleine Albright, Hillary Clinton, Mike Pompeo, all these people would be in The Hague right now. You see the Nuremberg trial, huh? It was just a joke, a joke. That is what they are doing in the International Criminal Court. Where is Charles Taylor now? He's out. Is he poor? No. They've taken him out of the way. Before he could come out, they've put their IMF puppet Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and those of you, hey, the first African female president, let us give women power. Whether you give a man or a woman, if the person is their puppet, it will remain the same. A woman ruled Liberia. Is Liberia better than Nigeria? Huh? Are they better off now? They denied George Weah the opportunity to become president severally until after they brought him in. The fool is now wearing his Masonic regalia. You know, when you join a new court like this, you want everybody to see you now. I said, you just joined how many days? Come, let us teach you the art of Freemasonry, the secrets of Freemasonry. Are you seeing it? Successive government, it doesn't matter who is in power. It doesn't matter. They are arming all these terrorist cells. The British government is the #1 terrorist organization because the people there are the same people that control the US government. The web is wider than you think. Very much wider. And the hole is very, very much deeper than you think.
And placed in Manchester to await a time
go on, yes,
when they would be of value to British foreign policy and the British intelligence services.
Until they will be of value to the British foreign policy. And when they tell you the British foreign policy, no, they mean the policy of the corporations. Why do you think the Chatham House writes the foreign policy of the British government? And you see Tinubu, you are watching, you are asking yourself what gave him power? What is giving him power? That no president can touch him. They all serve the same masters. They all go to the Chatham House. Or in the USA, they all go to the Council on Foreign Relations. Those guys are not powerful. They are powerful because you allow them to be. If Tinubu send his thugs to do something and you people go and kill those thugs or set example, make an example of them. If you don't get them, if they kill your children, kill their own children too. Those ones, if they don't come out to do that, then Tinubu cannot come out and do anything. Buhari cannot come out and do anything. Obasanjo cannot come out and do anything. They use people in your class to rubbish you, and when they attack one person, everybody will keep quiet. How about you go? If they are using any group, maybe Aberos. You people, how about you assemble? How many people are Aberos? How many are they? Go there, do to them what they are doing to you. I'm not calling for violence, but if someone slaps you, slap them back. Slap the idiot back. Now, when they send another idiot to go and slap, that idiot will weigh the money and the risk and will tell them, Then you will start seeing them recoiling into their shells. That is the only way to set yourself free. It's easy. Are you ready?
And that time came when the so-called revolution to overthrow Gaddafi and his government in Libya, this was the hour. And the control orders that had been placed upon this group of dangerous extremists were lifted. Their passports were returned. The family of the mass murderer, the child killer, were amongst those. Encouraged, no, sent back to Libya to join the revolution to overthrow the government of Colonel Gaddafi. I raise these matters because no one has been held to account for the policy choice of successive British governments from the 1980s onwards that were based on the absolutely immoral principle that my enemy's enemy is my friend, even if your enemy's enemy is even more repulsive than your original enemy. And we've been across this course now so many times before. In the 1980s, at the same time as we were planting this cell in Manchester, similar kinds of people became our friends in Afghanistan.
Again, they created the Taliban and Al Qaeda. Bin Laden schooled in the USA. This idiot that was making that video is in the USA, so he's closer to them. Are you noticing anything? Are you noticing a trend? Is how easy it is for them to start with all these their fake terrorists. And because they have an already made army waiting for them, people who've been brainwashed with the ideology of Islam. So they don't have to go source for soldiers. They have the soldiers already down there. And they will always do their bidding.
Precisely the same principle that my enemy's enemy is my friend. So we built a Frankenstein monster in Afghanistan, but we also built one closer to home in Manchester. And the lives and limbs of our children were torn to pieces by that monster that we created. My good friend and colleague Afshan Ratansi is the host of the RT flagship show, Going Underground, quite the best thing on the network. And I'm glad to say, having followed this story throughout as he has, that he joins us now. Afshan, welcome to the mother of all talk shows. It's a melancholy subject, alas, but I'm right, Amantai, that the community of killers harbored by British governments in Manchester ended up killing our children.
Well, it's a privilege to be on, George. Yes, I think you are right. And, you know, in fairness, honorable exceptions to the journalists commemorating today's anniversary and the anniversary this week. I mean, Peter Oborne, the journalist, actually said there is every reason to speculate that that what happened, the evil handiwork, was in part a direct consequence of MI6 meddling. Now,
are you hearing it? A direct consequence of MI6 meddling. That is the British version of the CIA. MI6 meddling. They create all these groups. They create all these organizations. Do you remember the fake humanitarian group in Syria known as the White Helmets? Do you know who their founder was? Huh? The people that are faking all these chemical attacks that led to the bombing of Syria by the Americans, the British, and the French. Of course, with the tacit support of every other European country, their ruling class, including Germany, Belgium, the Netherlands. That man was an MI6 officer. Why did I use the past tense was? Because he's dead. There is nothing like a living ex-secret agent. Do you know when he died? The same day, the whistleblower from the OPCW whistleblower came out and said, no, this report wasn't our original report. They doctored it. That attack never happened. They placed those canisters there. The gas tank, I thought you saw the gas tank just fell from up. I will show you the fake attack. Please, I will give you a bonus. Remind me at the end of the video. Remind me to bring the bonus video. I will show you the bonus video. I will show you the bonus video. The gas tank you saw, how can something drop from the helicopter and will just be on a bed? I will show you how it's lying on the bed. The type of lies they tell because they think so little of you and I. And they expect us to buy that nonsense. The day that thing happened, that man died in Turkey. I know the neighborhood where that they said he fell off a building. Who came to kill him? Do you know what else? They shut down the Asian side of Istanbul. Everywhere was blocked by the cops. I suspected, and I'm not that suspect, I know it's the Turkish military intelligence blocking the exits, trying to catch those people who did that thing. If you want to know the secret about this people, come to Turkey, study it. Coincidentally, he died that day. They are cleaning home. They sent cleaners. They call them cleaners to do a wet job on the person. Wet job is killing. Just like you have wet market. Again, it's an MI6 operation. The guy put it well, MI6 meddling. I want to rewind back so you read it, so you read it very well.
One, the journalist actually said there is every reason to speculate that that what happened, the evil handiwork, was in part a direct consequence of MI6 meddling. Now, that would come as a huge shock to any of the families who are bereaved, let alone the population at large. But the narrative that this is some lone bomber.
Of course, the Turkish people know everything. You see, Turkey, if the Pope says nonsense, if he opens his mouth anyhow against the Turkish president, he will expose something that will wreck Christianity completely. If the Arabs, if the Saudis talk rubbish, you do nonsense, they will expose everything that will destroy Islam immediately. Don't joke with Turkish people. You remember when they started all these their media attacks on Turkey. They want to talk about the Armenian genocide, this and that. Oh, people died. Fine, but why would, if you punish Turkey that way, the way they want to punish them, what would you do to the British? What would you do to the Americans? How many genocides have they carried out, and how many are they still carrying out today? What would you do to Israel? Now they wanted to use the Israeli propaganda media to attack Turkey. What did they do and do? You people saw that video where the Nazis put people at the back of a truck and wanted to suffocate them with smoke. You saw that video. If you've seen that video, please tell people. Who released that video? The Turkish government. Try them, they will show you pepper. Try Turkey, they will show you pepper. My IPOB friends, you people lost allies the day you lost that Turkish man. You think Israel is your friend. You lost someone the day you lost that Turkish man. So if Israel and Turkey is fighting now, you go and be on the side of Israel. Are you serious? Clear that way. Clear the way. Israel this side with all the weapons America gave you. Stay this side, Turkey stay this side. Let them do it. In 3 hours, Israel will cease to exist. You don't know the country Turkey is. Don't try that country. Even many people in Turkey don't even know how powerful the country they are living in is. Try the Turkish government, they will make you suffer. Why do you think they are trying to destroy their lira? Huh? When the election is closed, you see them bringing all this nonsense to destroy their economy, and he will call you terrorist. They wanted to use the agro lobby this thing to attack him. He called them food terrorists. Woe betide you if Turkish people find out that an external force is trying to use you to destroy their country. You will see pepper. You saw when they wanted to overthrow him, huh? And some people are saying that Recep Tayyip Erdogan staged it. He staged it, and the European countries he called, he wanted to land his plane at the airport. Their airport, they denied him access to the airport. For even Schiphol, or do you call it Schiphol? It's Schiphol. They denied him landing, and the people that planned that thing escaped in a helicopter to Greece. Their staunchest enemies to Greece. Don't want, like when he wants money from these people. Hey, I have these Syrian refugees. I have these people here. Give me this money. You refuse, you will open that border. No, that is how government should be functioning. Nigeria, we are buying used cars. Use this. We can do with a used Turkish president in the person of Recep Tayyip Erdogan. All those foreign companies will leave immediately. Nigeria sends China away, bringing Turkey into your country. Nothing will happen. Nobody will do shit. They will even want to build their companies in your home and manufacture there. Yes. Not China that will manufacture and ship to you. They will come there. As long that resources, they will use it and build it there. Then export. You people will be getting, they'll be getting theirs too. Nobody is paying me from the Turkish government, but I'll tell you the truth. They know everything they are doing to you is a joke. It's a joke.
At the Manchester Arena is falling apart. And I should also say that during this time of coronavirus, lost amidst the lockdown warnings, etc., were the final release of court filings from the case of the only person to be convicted of the Manchester atrocity, the brother of the bomber. And in it, it says it was Boris Johnson who allegedly as Foreign Secretary, paid £9.2 million of British taxpayers' money as part of an aid package to get the person who would then be convicted, who was convicted in March of the atrocity. So what are these?
Boris Johnson, as the Foreign Secretary, paid that much, 9.2 million, to get that one back. Now he's the Prime Minister. Now, you people in the UK, now you know why they did not want Rees-Mogg. Had Rees-Mogg, you see this lockdown they are still doing in the UK, had Rees-Mogg been the PM of Britain, this thing would have ended a long time ago. Forget Boris. He is a company man. Forget Boris. How did his ancestors leave Turkey? How did they leave Turkey? One thing about Turkish people is that they remember their homeland. And what has Boris Johnson done for the Turkish people? And Turkish people don't even mind that you telling me it's Turkey. They will tell you, forget that one. Man, these people have been playing politics since forever. This land has not known peace in the last 6,000 years at least. Change hands every time. See these Seljuk talks that only come and take it from them. Let me see. Europeans have been trying to destroy them for a long time. That's why they know them. They know them. Man, go study about Fatih Sultan. Sultan Mehmed II. These people sent the Eastern Roman Empire packing. Have you heard about the exploit of Barbarossa? This is how you play politics. So they know these people. Forget it.
Connections, and I think you've outlined a little of how.
You say, what is Turkey to compare with Israel? Just the Turkish Navy will finish Israel under 2 hours, in case you don't know. You people are there, they are using propaganda to fool you.
How the intelligence services facilitated travel between Manchester and Libya. The British government's obsession, they failed.
The British intelligence facilitated travel between Manchester and Libya. Now you know how they sent those people. When they told you that Gaddafi was shooting at protesters in Benghazi, it's a lie. They were using their snipers to shoot at protesters. Then all of a sudden, guns appear everywhere in Libya. Again, go check Operation Timber Sycamore. Donald Trump threatened the Iraqi prime minister. Iraqis, they have that thing, that those protesters, next time they come, that they may be shooting at them. Maybe that is what the useless Mike Pompeo would have given him. Had Trump known what he knows now, he wouldn't have killed Qasem Soleimani. Go check how many American soldiers that died that day. They told you that this thing missed the target. He was in the field, but not a single video. Not a single video. They didn't show you a single incoming missile. Then, before you know, they told you that 16 people suffered concussion. At a point, it got to like 200. Concussion or death? Did you watch Trump's press briefing? How he was fuming with anger? No, keep listening to the useless talking heads on TV. Let them keep consuming more poison, more garbage in the name of news.
The attempt to assassinate Gaddafi, after which they brought back these elements of extreme Salafism and Wahhabism, who would then later on go on to Syria as part of the rebel.
Wait, let me take care of business. Yeah. Okay. Now we continue.
Sponsored and supported definitely by British media, American media. I mean,
the British media. Now, let me tell you something. During that Syrian nonsense, do you know that the British media paid a firm, a movie firm, nearly £500 million to be making fake ISIS videos? You see all those things they were showing you, the people terrorists captured at a beach. They want to slaughter them. This and that. All those ISIS videos, most of them are fake. Green room. Green room. Green room. Wait, let me see if I can get the news and show to you now. Let me, hold on, I'm coming. Let me show you something. Hold on. Okay, this one is the US. This is from Daily Independent. Hold on. I'm coming. Give me a minute. Do you watch this one? US government spent over $500 million on fake Al-Qaeda propaganda videos that track location of viewers. No, this is not what they used it for. They were paying those videos. They were using those videos to instill fear in people. Like if they want to do it in Nigeria, they will be in a green room somewhere in America and do a video. You think this thing is happening somewhere around Asaba or Enugu or anywhere. Then before you know what's happening, arms will appear everywhere. By then, there will be some Islamic groups around. Then you start fighting. This is how far these people are willing to go. This is how far, I know CGI, brother. This is how far these people are willing to go to give you fake news. To give you the garbage you will consume. I'm coming. Are you seeing it? Wake up, my people. Wake up. I'm coming. The name of this thing is mother of all talk shows. You just type George Galloway. Let me even subscribe to his channel. All notification. This is George Galloway, mother of all talk shows. MOATS. You just type it, it will come out on RT.
The hypocrisy with which the outrage is expressed is astonishing, given, as you intimated, we have so many previous examples of involvement, directly or indirectly, from the security services in atrocities. No less than a figure than Steve Hilton, David Cameron's form.
In 1967, it was the Americans. that did that thing, and that war was engineered. You don't even know the truth about it. Let me tell you. They knew when every attack was going to happen, and the Americans already armed them. Go and check. They've been planning it. Do you know about the USS Liberty? When Israel killed American soldiers just to pin it on Egypt. Don't worry, I will give you that one too, since you people don't know how evil Israel is. I will show you that one.
Former senior foreign policy advisor, he said, he actually said Theresa May was responsible for the security failure of Manchester, and that she should be resigning, not seeking re-election. She, of course, was Home Secretary during the Manchester atrocity.
Their name was the Libyan Islamic Fighting Group. The clue was in the name, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and also to be noted here is the switching of sides here, whereas in Afghanistan, arguably Britain has consistently supported what would become Al-Qaeda, and in Syria has consistently supported arguably what would become ISIS-Daesh and Al-Qaeda. In Libya, under Tony Blair, we had a rapprochement with Gaddafi and the privatized fossil fuel company BP's involvement. I should also add, Labour Party very strongly involved in this. The Kerslake inquiry was supposed to investigate.
Someone please send him my WhatsApp number. Someone send him my WhatsApp number.
The circumstances around the Manchester Authority. Who is Lord Kerslake? None other than a top civil servant who advised John McDonnell and Jeremy Corbyn.
Mm-hmm.
And no surprise, arguably, that you won't hear from Corbyn or McDonnell about
now. Jeremy Corbyn, he hates this war. Trump is going to war, this and that. Check his family history. A rich socialist, really? There is no opposition anywhere. Did you hear anything from Bernie Sanders about the wars? Fake oppositions everywhere.
Libya, when they were in any chance of getting any power in this country, they were being advised by the man who did the inquiry into the atrocity and brought out arguably a whitewash that did not mention MI6 and MI5 involvement in bringing. And
guys, please let me address something here also. We have lots of morons. And anybody who thinks he knows more than me, don't worry, I will soon end it. You come here and educate me. One promise I'll make you is that you end up looking like a fool by the time you leave, okay? Don't worry, I will post the link. We are almost done.
And facilitating the Libyan fighting group.
Shocked, I tell you. Now, even at the minute level of detail of this particular child killer, there are a number of questions, as I say, I was living there at the time, that have never been answered satisfactorily for me. For example, this individual, the child killer, was repeatedly reported to the authorities, mainly, I should say, from other Muslims in the Manchester area, including...
Now, you know why many Muslims know that this is a joke? They know these people, you go and report them. Most of them, if you don't report anonymously, they will kill you. They will knife you in the street. You become another victim of the knife attack. Did you see how many times? Is it a coincidence that on every occasion, all these people have been reported to the authorities and they end up doing nothing? Even the so-called mass shooters in the schools. Are you understanding what's going on? Are you getting it now?
In his own mosque, but also his school teachers repeatedly reported to the British authorities as a potentially dangerous, radicalized fanatic. But nothing was done to monitor this person. On the contrary, he was given his passport back by Theresa May and was facilitated, waved through the airports of this country as long as he went to Libya to fight Gaddafi. There's so many unanswered questions God forbid if I was the parent of one of those children that was killed, I'd be looking for a bit more noise from the police.
Islam is a terrorist religion. Christianity is a terrorist religion. Go and check it. Judaism is a terrorist religion. In all of them, it says kill people and occupy their land. Kill people who don't believe. By believing, you know what they mean? That you believe that bullshit. Like Muhammad going to somewhere in a flying lion. Or Elijah climbing to the sky in a chariot of fire. Are you hearing me? They are all for this purpose, is politics. You and I are just following it with our innocent minds because we are indoctrinated into it. The first people that accepted those religions had either the option of accepting it or getting killed. Religion is a weapon of war. War is politics, and politics is war. Open your mind.
Political class on this action.
Yes, and I suppose there are valiant bereaved members still fighting for truth, of course, in Lockerbie. And it should also be said, we had a killing of a former soldier just near where I'm speaking to you from, Lee Rigby.
Yes.
Similar questions over MI5, MI6, facilitating of travel of jihadis. And then there's the question, and you're right, there are so many questions, albeit that we do have the court filings now, which were made public in March, finally. We have questions about why the New York Times was able to publish pictures of the remains of the improvised explosive device, and the British police, the Manchester police, saying this wasn't helpful. Rex Tillerson, the former boss of Exxon, who was Trump's then Secretary of State, saying, yeah, we leaked that information. And I've got to tell you that facilitating of the extradition of the person who has eventually been convicted, he claims, and his barristers claimed, he was tortured in Libya with the connivance of the intelligence services, which means that our current Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, is alleged to have been part of a £9 million payoff to get the person who was convicted back here in safe hands, and he was interrogated, allegedly tortured, in a way that could only have been with the connivance of the intelligence agencies, as questions that were being asked of this brother of the person that blew himself up in Manchester. Apparently, those questions could only have come from, it was called a particular type of police operation. These are the allegations of Stephen Camlish. As I say, only unsealed these allegations during the coronavirus pandemic.
People,
so
I will post this video. We've had enough of it now. You remember we said something against Israel, we pissed some people off the left. We said against Islam, let me piss off the remaining people now. Wait, we are going to offend you with the truth. Don't worry. Let me show you about the USS Liberty for you to know that religion is a weapon of war. Don't worry, no one will escape it. We are here to offend everyone with the truth. And if the truth offends you, then check your life again. Check your life again. This movie is supposed to be out, but because of the lockdown and everything, I suspect that's why they still they postpone it. Watch it, don't worry. The full movie will be out by True News. This is a Christian website. This is not an Islamic website talking about Israel. It's a Christian website. True News is a Christian website. In fact, they were the first people that broke the coronavirus issue last October. Last October. We are going to, don't worry, we don't care how you are feeling. As long as we are not lying against you or your religion, please, those of you that want to call in, don't worry, very soon you will call in. Just watch this thing now. Watch the video coming up. Sorry, let me make it very large. I don't need to be. I want you to watch everything. Hear from the people themselves. Again, a Christian website, and you will hear from the people who were on that ship. Sacrificing liberty.
Cover-up started immediately.
Want the truth to come out. What led up to it, what happened, and what's happened afterwards.
I think this was suppressed because our government.
34 killed, 174 wounded and silenced. For the person that was trying to teach me the Arab-Israeli war, man, you are watching a propaganda piece. You watched a propaganda piece, hear the truth right here. Okay? I have no skin in the game, so I have every reason to tell you the truth.
I think this was suppressed because our government, the president and his group, wanted the liberty to be on the bottom of the ocean.
There's no question. It was a big cover-up from the top on down. Actual recall came from the president and McNamara.
And Lyndon Johnson came on. Said he didn't give a damn if the ship.
That's the US president who oversaw the Biafran war. The beginning, the way this guy, Lyndon Ben Johnson, at the same time, he was helping the Israelis kill Americans to pin it on Egypt. Just like during the war, the Israeli fighters were bombing you and they told you they were Egyptians. Go check the position of Egypt, the politics of Egypt between 1967 and 1970. Israel bombed your country, bombed your homeland, not Egypt. Okay? You can take it, you can get pissed off and go. I don't care. I just have to tell you the truth.
Ship sunk, he would not embarrass his allies.
They didn't send us any aircraft because they weren't going to embarrass our ally Israel, our ally.
Coming from Admiral Martin's mouth to my ears, I loaded 4 planes with nuclear warheads.
We thought the Egyptians had attacked our ship. We launched 50-odd aircraft.
Wait, just remember that the president of Egypt was NASA. NASA. The worst enemy of the Zionist state of it. NASA. You think NASA will send people to come and bomb Biafrans? The NASA that was telling the Europeans in Palestine to leave. How did you live here black and came back white? NASA. Your history, you see the whole history they taught you. If you want to understand it, turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. NASA. You think NASA will send people to help Americans and the British? NASA? Kai.
Egyptians had attacked our ship. We launched 50-odd aircraft. Also, several amphibious ships full of Marines. That meant going ashore.
But that's what the world really doesn't know today, and I think that's why we're still in secrecy, is how close we really came to a potential nuclear holocaust.
We were 6 minutes from World War III. The U.S. dropped the nuclear warhead on Cairo. He was to immediately launch nuclear warheads against Israel. The Dome of the Rock was eliminated.
If you ever repeat one word about the USS Liberty and who did it to you, I'll guarantee you I'll see you in Leavenworth or worse.
You hear? If you repeat one word of what happened to you and who did it to you, I guarantee you I will see you in Leavenworth or worse. That Leavenworth, I think, is where they are doing their military tribunal. Then or worse, you know that worse means death. You shut up or you will be killed. Don't say that Israel did this. That is the terrorist state. Some people want to bring their ideology into Igbo land. Try it, or not under my watch, okay? Not under my watch. I am not dumb. You don't face me with that nonsense. Rubbish. Religion is a weapon. It's politics. It's war. Jews did this. Americans are doing it, Christians. The Arabs are doing it, Muslims. And you still don't see it. You still don't see the picture clearly. What the hell are you waiting for? Oh, man.
Do you ever repeat one word about the USS Liberty and who did it to you, I'll guarantee you I'll see 11 worth or worse. You know what worse means?
I know we were betrayed in so many ways that it's hard to count them.
The story of the Liberty is not a whodunit, it's a why did it. Israel wants the territory which they call Greater Israel or the Promised Land or whatever it is, and it isn't. And it wasn't the area that they occupied in 1967.
I do know he falsified the Decalogues. He was hiding something at the request of the Court of Inquiry.
Look at that. Over 5,000 armor-piercing bullets in this ship. I couldn't understand why they were cleaning this ship up. So much damage. What's the point?
The men would bring the body pieces up to me, and I tried to put them together to make a body out of them, sort of like a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, the dream I have is the singular dream I have is me being down in that room again, full of water with bodies floating by me, faceless bodies.
Oh, come me. I'm here and Spicer's there. He's gone, dead, forgotten, ripped to pieces.
This is something that every American...
How old do you think this man is? Look at those eyes. Those are eyes that saw terror, saw evil firsthand done by Israel. Your so-called promised land. Those of you defending that nonsense, are you seeing how you are as brainwashed as Boko Haram fighters? A brainwashed person calling someone else a brainwashed individual. Are you seeing how they brainwashed you? Are you seeing how they brainwashed you? Are you seeing it? You are as brainwashed as the Boko Haram fight. Look at those eyes for this one answering Madabuchi Ako. You are very dumb. You are very dumb. Watch this. Look at the eyes of this man. How old do you think he is? If you come here for me to say what you like, please get out. I don't need you here. Ijele is speaking. And I only speak the truth. I don't care if it offends you, go to hell.
This is something that every American school child should know about, but they're being prevented from learning about it.
If we didn't transmit anything, if we were sunk, nobody would have known that the Israelis attacked the ship.
If my troops had known that the President of the United States was attempting to kill all of them, it might have been the first mutiny the Navy ever saw.
How many human lives have been cost, have been changed or killed protecting the Zionist state of Israel?
That's it, guys. Again, this is my YouTube channel. Let me get it. Okay, sorry. This is my YouTube channel, Ijele Speaks. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ijele Speaks. I believe if you are open-minded and you watch this without, and now at this point, I want to bring the lecturers, please. Guys, now the people that say I'm talking nonsense, now will be the time of forever remain silent. One more nonsense from you, I will block you. Come on, please. I'm not running away from anyone. Oh, what's this? I'm not running away from a debate. Okay. Here is the link. History professors, please come and teach me. I'm not telling you that Turkey is saintly. Please, I never said that. I talked about what happened to the Armenians, and I told you not only Turkey did it, other people did it too. I will always tell you the truth. Okay? This is the link. Take the link and come on. Didn't Turkey rule Saudi Arabia before? Weren't they fighting in Africa? Didn't they fight the Egyptians? Didn't they fight the Sudanese? You haven't heard the history here? So for that reason, I should stop talking about any other person. This is the link. Professors, come and educate me. I guarantee you one thing, by the time you get out of here, your friends will laugh at you like a fool. I guarantee you it's sure. If you can prove a single thing I say here to be false, I will delete this page immediately. You people want it gone already. I will delete it myself. History professors, come here. I guarantee to make you look stupid. This is 100% guaranteed. You may want to ask why the people you are reporting me to don't want to come here. They are watching with fake accounts, okay? Check why they don't want to debate me. Please, I dare you to bring anyone. Hello. 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 Oh, we can't hear you, brother. Call back. Okay, Prince, we will not waste your time again. Type again. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Please, if you are coming on, come on. Stop talking from the corner of your mouth. Okay? Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, we are waiting for you people. Guys, come on, I'm waiting for you. I am all yes. It's my platform, but I'm willing to welcome you. Come and debate me. Hello.
Yes, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, really, man. What you're doing is just a reminder for me that I am not going crazy, because all these things, some of us, we already know about all these stuffs. I have been saying it. Is it hard for people to grasp that this your J nation, that it's a terrorist society? Like,
Mind
is
them.
it
One
hard
is
for
here
them to grasp?
typing nonsense. One is here typing nonsense. I've blocked him. If you don't want to come on, don't type rubbish. Carry on, my brother.
Ijele, please give us more expose. Leave these people alone. They will soon understand. Their children will become enslaved to the same matrix. Let them be messing around and be rejecting knowledge. Please give us more expose. Now, have you wondered why Elijah Cummings, Bush Senior, and McCain, why these three people died under J. Trump?
I don't know, my brother.
something is going on. Something is going on, and we need to get knowledge. We need to get more knowledge about that. And then I want to bring to your attention. You remember when that military guy by the name of McCain or something, when he died, the flag was refused to be brought down, and yet a statement was not made. Finally, Trump now made a statement and was now saying, based on the request of the family, is going to send in military people to do an escort. How is that possible? Somebody that is already a military guy, supposed military guy. So why are you now going based?
No, for that one, he has he's from the establishment. You understand?
That's no. I'm corroborating. I'm trying to make people think. That means he died a traitor, and so he was abandoned. So he's now the president is now making a statement that based on the family's request. Usually, if he died as a hero, there's no such thing as based on family's request. The militaries, they are supposed to.
No, my brother. Let me tell you, Donald Trump is as petty as me. If I were, I believe he was even pushed to order that military parade. If I were him, I would not even let the Boy Scout to go there. You understand?
True.
I will not allow. Please give me 1 minute to respond to someone.
Okay.
My brother, I'm accepting criticism like it's noise. That's why I told you to come on live. You either come on live and say it, or shut up and stop disturbing people, stop distracting people in the comment section. Carry on, brother.
Yes, and thank you for thank you for making it clear about the Egypt standpoint during the Biafra War, because that lie has been sold for a long time. Thank you for making it clear and seeing the standpoint, and now it's kind of like making sense that Egypt cannot venture that kind of ordeal. But now we can see it, and it proves more and more and more. I don't know. Religion is just a weapon to just enslave the people. So, man, I'm waiting for more lectures, man. I'm a fan.
Thank you, my brother. Thank
All
you, my
right,
brother,
man.
for your wonderful contribution. Yeah, let me bring on someone else. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Ijele. Good day.
Yeah, good day.
Yeah, I have to appreciate you for the wonderful work you're doing right here because
Thank you.
yeah, it's highly recommendable. Like the way the thing is going so far, and the problem we have now is that people fail to understand the things that are really happening because they are being blindfolded with fantasies. So when you come out saying things like this, they think maybe you just want to get followers, or you just want likes or comments. So it pains me a lot, especially people that Nigerians that are in diaspora. Whenever you come to say something like this, they think they can't come home. You understand? Because when they will start understanding what everybody is trying to say now, is when maybe when they start seeing and hearing that their people back home are being slaughtered like animals, and then they can't even come home to help. So whenever we see things like this, we need to be, speak it out and be saying things against it so that it will not be as if we saw all these things and we are not saying anything. So my brother, please keep it up. I really want to appreciate you. I don't really have much to
Thank
say, but
you,
I've been
man.
following you and I'm watching everything that is going on. So please keep it
Thank
up,
you.
all right? Yes,
Thank
we
you, bro.
will someday overcome all this. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys on YouTube, thank you for joining us. And so far, only friends are coming because the other people are cowards. I will have to call them that. They are cowards. So, no need of waiting.